Hey everybody, this is Cyrock Omega and welcome back to Grim Fandango. So right now, the game crashed. Alright, let's take a look at the items we've got. Alright, so we do have the picture here. No point in talking to him. Bring it right over to you.
Look what I found at the photo finish booth. Looks like naughty.
What?
I wanna.
It's time!
Alright, and that. Hey, Typhlosion, how's it going?
I guess.
Alright,
Almost.
and there we go.
What? Was that for the photo girl?
No, that was just for being you. I don't have time to get you for Lola, but I'm sure somebody will.
You didn't have time to save her either. But don't feel too bad about that, Manny. I hear saving women really isn't your forte.
I'm good. So last time the game kind of crashed or something, I don't even know what you'd call it, and so I have to redo a little bit of stuff here, so I'm gonna go through that kind of quickly, just trying to remember. Okay, I need to get Glottis the card, get him into there. I think that's all I really need to do. All right.
Check out. Can you... I don't think there are places
There's some
anymore
monsters in this. Not my
I
character.
don't know. I
The bad
try to
guys, but,
stay away
you know.
from that place because of my.
So this game it's styled
Glottis?
after
Compadre?
he was zipping around. Oh, Manny. Okay. It's like, you know, styled after, it's got a Dia de los Muertos theme to it. So this is funny. And hopefully going down the elevator will fix this. Yeah, this game breaks sometimes. Alright, hopefully this will just completely reload his model. No, still being funky. Let's go ahead and where I wanna go. This isn't even where I wanted to go, I don't think. Oh no, we'll see. Alright, there we go, he's fixed. Took him a minute, but he got better.
Sprouted?
Ooh.
What's happening to this town?
Oh, big city crime, Manny. We're getting more of it every day. I know you probably hate getting it this way, but Naranja's job's yours now.
No, Velasco, I don't know if I'm comfortable taking that.
You'll take his job because there's no one else I can get on such short notice. Now, what about these tools? Where are they?
They're too big for me to carry. Glottis will bring them when we board.
About that union card, Manny.
I have one. I just left it in my other coat.
Well, I look forward to seeing it. Don't just sit around here collecting barnacles.
Right.
Alright, so I've just, oh, hold on. So I've taken a look at this.
Together this time.
It shone pale as bone as I stood there alone,
and I thought to myself how the moon that night cast its light on my heart's true delight, and the reef where her body was strewn.
Lovely. Alright. So now I just need to get that union card. Means I need to get the briefcase for Shady Short Man. This way.
It's a beautiful day here at Feline Meadows.
That's a little weird.
You got it! Almost there!
I think I just need to be in here. Alright, it's gonna save really quick.
Get that mouse! Go, kitty! Pretty bad, pretty bad, pretty bad, pretty bad, pretty bad.
I think if I just stay down here long enough, the waiter will show up. I have to.
I told you to stay out of here.
I wouldn't have to come in here if the service were a little faster.
Come on!
Désolé.
Hmm. I'll go have to talk to Glottis first, maybe.
Oh, baby! What's that?
Wait, why did Cataglotis leave the piano playing thing and come down here? Oh, you got him the past. You get...
Yeah, we already listened to that one.
I had no idea you liked gambling so.
Well, that's a good cat. Get that mouse.
Looks like more of that cat meat or whatever that is.
Yeah, I'll just hang around here for a minute. It happened very quickly last time, I don't know. Kinda hanging around.
But
There it is. There he is.
oh, but monsieur,
In a
There we go. Okay, just gotta close it first, and then get it out.
hello, hello out there, good son. I seem I have seen this. Let me. Oh wow.
You can do it. Hey, I'm thirsty. Where's that waiter? That does it. Fruity, but voluminous.
Alright. So I'm gonna save right before I get up into here, before the shenanigans of the elevator happens again.
think I could fit in there.
Well, somebody's sleeping on the job. Ah, it's empty. Reuben! Where are you? Aha!
Mon Dieu!
Taking a little nap, vous, eh? Well, le keg is empty, so tout sweet, Buster.
Yes, monsieur. Merci, anything you say. Hey, Joe! More wine! Oh, I'm going to fire him for ignoring my pleas, and then I believe I shall quit. Oh, I can never look at that pantry again. No man should ever be locked up in such a small, dark place.
Okay. Yeah, and this place,
So
this is
one of the parts of the game where a huge amount was cut out. There was supposed
yeah,
to be
where
a
there's
gigantic
the
sequence.
action scene. I'm going here without this and see what happens.
Just one button on the controls.
There's that, and then there's where I actually want to go. Okay. I just wanted to go in here without having to deal with the forklift, or just to make certain, if I remembered it right. Lucy the First. How's it going? Thanks for joining me, and thanks for the raid. How are you guys doing? I'm at this annoying part where you have to deal with the silly controls. So were you playing Grim Fandango too? Grim Fandango as well? If only there was a second one, that'd be great. Alright, let's oh, can I? Are you playing the Steam version or like the original? Because I know the Steam version is a little finicky. Like just a couple minutes ago, Manny was running around without actually moving his legs or body at all. And yesterday when I was playing this, I got like locked. Like it was weird. Manny disappeared, and he became. Okay, the PS4, it's probably the same. Oop, hold on a second. Oh. Well, I missed the opportunity there.
3D game, and it's funny to see how many puzzles are about the physical properties of things, as opposed to in a 2D adventure game, you would never make something based on the shape of something or leverage. Like that whole puzzle was very physical. Like you had to move these two objects and stop them from sliding past each other, and the forklift jacked up on its back wheels, and I think we were just so excited to be in a world of physical stuff. Or maybe because we were in a world of physical stuff, we had to actually make it physically realistic.
Yeah, it's when I first tried to play this like years ago. Okay, let's get into a good position, like right there. Oh, why do you turn around? Could you please not turn around? like back when I played this, back like on the regular PC before it was on Steam or anything.
I can't get through this door.
Oh, I'm already kind of halfway through it there. Yeah, I got the third section, and Manny just started falling down the waterfall, like spinning like mad. Yeah, back when I had it on a CD. Like, I'm playing it on Steam right now. Yeah, this game is old.
Not here.
Yes, here.
Not here.
Yes, here. Thank you. Okay, good. Good. And then we'll go down. Can I? No, I don't think it'll work going down. It should work going up, though. Okay.
No effect.
But this is like my second time playing this. So I know mostly what I'm doing. There we are. And I'm almost done with this section of the game. Oop, no. Stay there. Alright, and this thing. Here we go. Not very good forklift if the only way you can lift with the fork is from
the blade control lever.
The outside. There we are. You do not... Okay, you can go around that direction.
No, and I think this is one of my first sets. Oh, yeah, I remember this is... Both of those were... well, it was one of the first ones that I ever modeled. And again, it was very simple. Very simple geometry.
Cool. Cool looking area. Spooky. Oh, hey.
Dios mío, it's full of double-end tickets. This could get 100 souls on the number 9 train. Something's not right about this. I get the feeling this suitcase belongs to someone more important than Chowchilla Charlie.
Oh, hold on. I really hope there wasn't another dialogue in there.
All right, Manny. Give me the case.
Charles, I thought we had a bargain.
Oh, we do. But I thought I'd bring some muscle along just in case.
What's the matter, Chuck? Can't afford to hire goons to do this sort of work for you?
I'm all the goon I need. Now drop it.
You said it, boss. Got a card for me?
Here. Welcome to the Union, Manny. Meetings first Tuesday of every month, and don't forget to pay your dues.
Don't forget to pay my dues.
Can I go back there?
Get up, you stupid cat! That's the sugar bubble life!
Oh, he's gone. All right.
Done that already.
Aw. I'm guessing, unless I somehow accidentally got in the room and I accidentally immediately clicked on the suitcase, then yeah, I don't know.
Almost there!
It's fine.
Oh, for crying out
All
loud!
right. How you doing, Gladys? We're gonna be getting
What's
going
that?
very shortly.
That's a good cat! Come on!
Coming home soon?
I'm visualizing.
Oh, do I have to like sober him up or something?
Buzz. You got it!
Let's take a look at this.
Baby!
I'm a union man now.
All right.
Run!
Cool, cool, cool.
Sugar Bubba
Actually, hold on.
Whites!
Curious, does
You can do it!
what's nuts? Boss man have anything to say?
Hello, Maximino.
Why, if it ain't Manny Calavera, come to see how the big boys play, eh, Manny?
From what I can tell, they play with kitties.
Kitties, roulette tables, what's the difference? They go round and round all day, and they're both more reliable when they're fixed. Am I right?
There we go.
Look, you gotta cut Glottis off. He has a problem.
As long as he's got credit, then he's got no problem.
Credit? How did Glottis get credit?
He's part owner of your club, ain't he?
Half owner, actually.
Well, he put the joint up as collateral. So as long as you're in business, he's in business.
Oh yeah, that's one more thing I gotta do. I gotta tank my club.
What's that?
All right. I think it'd be fast to go this way. Hold on, let's go. Doesn't like crowds. Let's talk to El Capitan first. Oh, no, wrong way, wrong way. Did that only now like start making noise? Alright, we'll go this way. Got the union card, now I just gotta get Glottis.
On the card? Let me see it. Oh, one of Charlie's rush jobs. Good thing your new captain's far-sighted. Looks like you're all ready to go, Manny. Except one. Where's that piano player of yours?
He's having a little goodbye party. I'll go get him.
Tell him to hurry up. The limbo can't sail without him. Don't just sit around here collecting barnacles.
Right.
Alright. So now, I think...
Hell no! We won't work!
Alright, already did the chanting. Alright, let's go up. Then go talk to Bogan in order to lose my club, to get rid of Glottis's credit, getting kicked out of the other club. Yeah. He's not here. Maybe he is back at my club. Go ahead and just give it a jacket, just for the sake of getting this out of my inventory.
Here you go.
Oh, great! Let me get you a card.
You already gave me one.
What? What number was on it?
I can't remember. I lost it.
Ah! Are you trying to drive me crazy?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Bogan's back here.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets.
Not while they're losing.
Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits.
Everything okay down here?
He seems to have forgiven us. Please let his law continue.
I knew you couldn't stay mad forever.
Oh, I'm still mad, but nothing cheers me up like winning.
Well, time to end his winning. That's exactly where we ended. Where we started this, we end it.
Ah, to sleep. Perchance to have nightmares about spiders and beavers. Can't. I'd miss my boat.
Anything, gotta say anything out here?
Le numéro gagnant, le 2, noir, perd un manque. 2, black, house pays all winners, le banque paye. Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
Hold on, I want to be on... sure.
Le numéro gagnant, le 18, rouge, perd un manque. 18, red. Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
There we are.
14. 14 is the winner. Le 14. Numéro 14 est le gagnant.
I think you mean 2. Am I correct?
No, monsieur. 14 is the winner.
I think you've made a mistake.
I'm sorry, sir. 14 is the winning number. Better luck next time, eh?
That does it. That Calavera's getting too big for his britches. I don't like raiding businesses and shutting them down. But someone's got to teach Manuel a lesson in law and order. This way, back here. Open those paddy wagons up and start filling them. And somebody find Calavera. I want to interrogate him personally.
Raided? How long are they gonna close it for? Huh? Yeah, you better cut off the big guy's credit then. Yeah. Throw the drunk out on his big orange butt. And bring me Calavera so we can talk about his debt.
Hey, come on! You gotta let me back in! I'm a VIP!
Does that stand for very inebriated pianist?
Manny, I don't want to be a pianist anymore. I'm a mechanic.
I know. That's why I got you a new job. Come on, let's go pick up your tools.
And I can do whatever I want to the engine? Make it faster?
Sure, but you'll be plenty busy just keeping her afloat.
Thanks for the gig, and for not asking too many questions.
Hell, after what happened in Naranja, I can see why you'd leave town. Let's just hope I don't have to go fishing you out of the drink again.
I'll stay under next time. I promise.
Everywhere he goes, he just winds up in charge.
Captain Calavera?
Puerto Zapato, sailor. We're here at last. Beautiful port, isn't she?
Yes, sir. There's some customs officials down below, sir. They want to search the ship.
Fine, fine. We've got nothing to hide, eh? No skeletons in our closet.
Yes, sir.
Secure the bow, boys, like a rock this time.
Manuel.
Salvador?
I hope this very urgent message gets to you in time. Our man in Zapato says Miss Colomar never made it to the port. It said she threw herself overboard at the Pearl. I don't know if you believe that. Whatever you do, do not land in Puerto Zapato. It's a trap. Assassins will attempt to board your ship disguised as customs agents. Beware, and viva la revolución!
Well, crap. We're out of luck here. Hold on one moment, though. Alright, anyway.
We stole a lot of the really good things out of Scum and kept them. We kept the idea of the chore tool, which I just called chortle, but they had cyst and bile and all these bodily humor flavored tools from Scum. Cyst, bile, phlegm, mucus, and we kept there are analogs like the chore tool is the really big one, but it's the analog to what they did in Cyst, which is the costume editor for all the other adventure games.
Mm-hmm.
And we kept those paradigms. You know, they manipulate 3D elements and 2D elements and movies and things together on one timeline, but that really is harkening back to exactly what they were doing in the 2D game. So
Lucas is remembered for the great art and the funny writing and all of that, but it's all built on
good tech.
Amazing tech.
Cool. Oh, is he smoking his pipe when he stands still, or does he actually get out a cigarette? That'd be a nice little detail if he goes with a pipe. Give it a couple more seconds. Okay, he's got a cigarette. Okay.
Ensign.
Ooh, already sprouted. Oh, let's take... I can't even go back out there, apparently. Wait, hold on. Huh? Yeah.
No, all the sprouted sailors. But what happens to their souls when they're sprouted?
I was wondering that myself.
I think the idea was they take the flowers and bring them back to the land of the living. They like gets recycled.
Ah, they get they get reincarnated, which is sort of what you don't want to do here.
Interesting.
Ensign Arnold was just a kid. I'm sorry I led you into trouble, sailor. Oh, no. This can't be happening.
Hey, he's back here!
Sack him! Custom officials, open this door!
Yeah, we want to check your bags.
Don't worry, Captain. We're safe in here. Okay, let's just set the explosives and get the hell out of here.
That doesn't sound like safe. Alright, here we go. Wait. There.
I was thinking back to the way that we all worked together at LucasArts, you know, the way the different departments collaborated. You know, it was everybody just assumed that we were all rooting for each other and on the same team, and there was almost no sense of kind of trial period or nowadays and for a long time now in the video game industry, a lot of times when you are in a service capacity such as sound or audio music, there's really a vetting period where what you're presenting is being vetted by the directors and the producers, and you need to hear back. What did they think? Are they want to continue to work with us and that kind of thing? And that's fine. That's the way the film industry is, and that's the way things are. But back then, especially at LucasArts, it was not at all like that. Everyone just wanted to be working together. It was all one team. Everyone was facing in the same collaborative direction, and achieving fun results. And I think that creates an atmosphere in which people feel comfortable creating and taking risks. So it paid off, I think.
That's cool. Kind of weird how the industry would change like that. Go ahead and gonna save there.
That's the throttle for the port side engine. That's the port anchor control. That's the throttle for the port side engine. That's the throttle for the port side engine.
One weird trivia fact about the world that I learned, I saw a couple of Manny Calavera tattoos when I was at PAX, and someone asked me, why are there no Glottis tattoos? And I started Googling, and I couldn't find a single Glottis tattoo on the internet. I found many Manny tattoos. And so, I don't know why Glottis... I'll just say that on the internet tomorrow.
That there
Hopefully
need to be
yeah,
more
yeah,
Glottis tattoos. I agree with that.
Yeah.
He's so big! Where are you gonna tattoo him? You can't do that on your arm, maybe on your back?
Looks like the anchor's down.
Oh, I wanted to also talk about, I think this was this may have been the first game, it may not have, but at LucasArts that I can remember, where you walk the character around and procedurally Manny's head is turning towards points of interest.
Yeah.
Procedurally.
It was the first head tracking, right?
With a computer.
LucasArts?
Oh, definitely at LucasArts it was, for sure.
I think that was because Tim didn't want to have like the UI highlighting stuff, right? Or he wanted to try something new.
Yeah, it was partial hint and partial probably red herring, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like show the player that they're point them in the direction of interesting subjects in the environment.
And I mean, it shows you everything you can interact with, and not everything you can interact with is a solution either, so.
There's no UI in this game, if anyone didn't notice, and that was by design.
So, they added this stuff in the Steam version, though.
Híjole. Glottis sure did a number on that old diesel. If it were just a little more powerful, we could probably tear on out of here.
I tried. Oh, I tried. But I failed. It's not powerful enough.
Hey, maintain, sailor. I think the best way to use this engine would be the controls over there, as opposed to the hands-on method.
Alright, and what do I have in my inventory now? Alright, just my scythe.
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be. And what a good line. Alright then. I forget how this puzzle works exactly.
Oh, sure. Now I find an actual rusty anchor. It says, inspected by number 36?
Wow.
Oh, sure. Now I find an actual rusty anchor. It says, can't reach.
Alright. Let's play with some of these. Okay. Ooh, nope. R to exit. Let's go ahead and put this one down. And put this one down. Let's see how this looks. I'm gonna try and bring this back. And now I'm back where I was, but I leave this down. Actually, no, let's bring this one up. Do you actually move when you're going forward and back? I can't tell. It doesn't look like you're going anywhere. Yeah, this one's a weird one. Alright, how about I want to get them tangled? I actually want to go back. No. I do want to go here. Drop it. Okay. Oops, nope. There we go. Bring up this one. Oh, hold on. Let's take a look at it.
They're locked together like plastic monkeys from a barrel.
Can't use this, can I? What do you say if I try to use it here? Or that's actually what I'm supposed to do. Oh.
Well, there you go.
Right.
They're locked together like plastic monkeys from a barrel. Glottis, cover your ears.
All right, there we go.
What was that?
The dotted line, buddy.
That was all right. I was able to get that a little bit faster. Not too bad.
If I mess with these anchors anymore, we might go down with the ship. Can't reach.
All right, go down this way.
If I mess with these anchors anymore, we might go down with the ship. Can't reach.
Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Here we go. Later, losers.
Just a little farther, Glottis.
No, not my hat! How can I be a captain without a hat? Well.
Manny, choking!
Mira, snap out of it, sailor.
Easy for you to say, you don't have lungs.
Hey, you live without your heart once, so you can live without air for a little while. Just until I figure out what we're gonna do.
The sort of whale sounds in the music are overblowing on the contrabass clarinet.
Yeah.
Ralph Carney doing his little. That's the same thing with the birds that jump up at you and surprise you and squawk.
Not blue yet. You all right?
I'm a spirit of the land, Manny, not of the sea.
Hang in there, mano. Oh, Lola. Looks like I let you down again. Oh, I think her days of use are over.
I told you that name was bad luck.
Hey.
Sorry.
Go towards the light.
Beware, brave captain. Here in the darkest depths of the Sea of Lament dwell the most horrible monsters of all. The fearsome, murky demons of the deep will swallow you whole the instant you leave this pool of light. Heed my warning, or take one step forward and learn for yourself.
All right, I believe you. Just quit it with the creepy spirit of the land voice, huh?
What's up, Wise and Chosen? How you doing?
Here comes one now.
Oh, hey guy. Oh.
So this is like a play on moth navigation. Like they say that moths fly into lights because they're used to using the moon for navigation, and they're not used to electric lights. And so he's used to using the moon for navigation, but he's been distracted by this thing called the Pearl, and it's made him go march in circles all these years.
You all right?
I'm a spirit of not of.
Hang in there, mano. According to our map, I think that's the Pearl. I'd definitely go over there first chance I get, but there's a lot of dark water between here and there.
Alright, definitely gotta wait for him to come back. Wonder if I need to use my scythe to grab him or something. Here he comes. Or he's smoking underwater. Oh, yeah, here it comes. Coming. Coming. Here he is.
Amigo. Huh? Who? Oh, geez, another shipwreck. You see? That's why I never travel by boat.
We've had a little accident. Think you could help us out?
Depends on what kind of help you're looking for.
Could you take us to the Pearl?
Ha! You don't believe those old stories, do you? You think somewhere in this ocean there's a gigantic pearl that shines so brightly it can be seen from passing ships? And that sometimes sailors so allured by its luster actually fling themselves overboard to dive for it and are never heard from again?
Yeah, and I think it's right over...
Bah! I've been walking this ocean for years. I ain't never seen it.
No, really. The Pearl is right over there.
You poor sucker, that's the moon! Tell me you didn't come all this way out here to pearl dive the moon.
Could we borrow that light for a second?
Sorry, I'm kind of attached to it.
What are you doing down here?
Trying to get out of the land of the dead, same as everybody else.
Why are you walking instead of taking a ship?
Got sick of waiting around Rubicava for a boat. Figured I'd make better time this way.
Why didn't I think of that? How do you know where you're going?
See the moon over there? I just keep it on my right. That way I know I'm heading in a straight line.
But...
Oldest trick in the book.
But the moon moves, and what if that's not the moon, and it is in fact the pearl, and you are merely circling it forever and always?
Is everything okay with your eyebrows?
Them is barnacles, genius. I don't move fast enough to shake them, so they tend to pile up. I don't mind, though. They're the only company I got. Ain't you, boys?
How long have you been down here?
Well, let me put it this way. I wasn't always this color.
Oh?
Shouldn't you have hit dry land by now?
I'm trying to cross a big ocean here, Sonny. What do you know about it?
I've already done it. In a boat.
A boat? Don't talk to me about boats.
Could you send for help?
Oh, sure. I promise to call for help at the next phone booth I walk by.
How have you kept that light going all these years?
Well, I found this coral, this glow-in-the-dark coral. Damnedest thing. Glows like a lightning bug and never seems to wear out.
I had some of that once. Made a nice grappling hook.
I don't think you had what I got, because I don't think you've been to the place where I got it.
What's the problem with boats?
We had such a nice boat. Why is everybody always talking about boats? You got a perfectly good pair of legs. Why not use them, I say?
Let me guess. You died in a boat wreck.
A boat wreck would have been better than what happened to us. Led off course by bad equipment, lost for weeks, no food, no shelter from the sun. We'd started throwing the dead overboard. But then the sharks began following the boat.
What happened in the end?
What happened was, I learned 3 valuable lessons. Stay away from boats. When it comes to navigation, trust only the moon and the stars. And when there's only 2 of you left, never, ever go to sleep.
Huh.
Where'd you get the coral?
Edge of the world, boy. That's the only place it grows.
Could we tag along with you?
Well, it's a long walk you're talking about.
We don't have any other choice.
Oh, all right then. Lift those knees, stick close to my light, and try to sing in key. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
I thought that looked like our ship.
That's just a trick the ocean plays on your mind, kid. Makes everything look the same after a while, like you was going in circles.
Well, this isn't the kind of progress I was hoping for.
Oh, well, the wet march of the soul ain't for everybody.
Well, I don't want to break your stride there.
Okay, see you around.
Watch out for sea monsters.
Who? These guys?
Oh.
Oh, they don't mess with old Chapito. I'm too bright for them. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light...
That soul has already been reaped.
I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Scare away sea monsters? Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine.
I gotta get that light.
Scare away sea
Definitely.
monsters? Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine.
I definitely go over there first chance I get, but there's a lot of dark water between here and there.
I forget how to do this. I did it pretty easily last time.
You all right?
I'm a speed.
Not. Hang in there, Manu.
Grab that light. Well,
Oh, Lola. Looks like I think her days of use are over.
if only you could get like the scythe and swim up there and cut that down. I mean, if you can light a cigarette, why can't he just light...
Amigo!
What? More survivors? I just passed another shipwreck not 5 minutes ago.
Well, I don't want to break your stride there.
Okay, see you around. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Scare away sea monsters? Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters? Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away...
I don't want to mess up my blade.
Oh.
I don't want to mess up my blade. According to our map, I think that's the pearl. I'd definitely go over there first chance I get, but there's a lot of dark water between here and there. Demons can't be reaped. I don't want to mess up my blade. I don't want to mess up my blade. I don't want to mess up my blade. You all right?
I'm a spirit of not.
Hang in there, Mano.
I don't remember at all what I did last time. So I just talked to him a third time? And he's also got it wrong if he's trying to always keep the moon on his right, because he's always keeping it on his left.
Amigo.
What? More survivors? I just passed another. Well, okay. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Hold on, I
This
could've-
little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
There we go.
Hey,
Just grab it.
Leo! Let go! Let go! Let go! Get your own lamp, pal! Whatever happened to the code of the sea?
Okay, hold on. Alright, we're getting it, we're getting it, we're getting it. Now, wait for him to come around again. And this time, swipe it with this. How's everyone else's November looking so far? Stand in this one exact spot. Here he comes.
That soul has already been reaped.
Hold on, Hold on, that was kind of weird. He didn't have to talk to him and then... That's a little strange.
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be. My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
And what are the controls here? Even if I'm not using the mouse. Social features. Yeah. R is use. I have to click on the lamp and not him, I guess.
That soul has already been reached.
Hold on, I know I saw that you could actually just...
You alright?
I'm a spirit, not of...
Hang in there, mano.
I really wish she'd move a little bit faster, too. Cool. Oh man, 2019 is almost over. It's been a year. Been some kind of year. Here he comes.
Amigo.
What? More?
Well,
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it...
not picking that up.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Hey, lay off! Lego! Lego!
Do I really have to talk to him and then get my scythe out and try and take it?
People have been trying to steal my lamp all day!
That soul has already been reaped.
Oh, well, hold on. Well, that's a way to freeze the game. Wait. And yeah, the game crashed. That's lovely. That's lovely. Alright, let's try that again. We didn't lose too much time, I don't think. Alright, yeah, we have to do this, sadly, though. Let's see. We're just right here.
Oh, I want
this, blah, blah, blah.
My scythe. I like to keep it next.
You want to... I know we want to do that. Connect this, move to this direction. Drop this here. I'm not doing it backwards.
One weird.
Well, there you go.
Very intuitive at many times.
Glottis, cover your ears.
What was that?
The dotted line, buddy.
There we go. Alright. Skipping on past that. Go ahead and make another save right here.
Beware, brave.
Oh, just quit it with the creepy spirit of the land voice, huh?
Here comes one now.
Amigo.
Huh? Oh, you see that?
We've had to... Well,
okay.
Watch out.
Who? The...
Yeah, this guy's spoopy.
Oh, I'm... This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it...
I don't want to mess up my blade.
Hide it. I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine.
Oh, come
let
on.
it shine. Let it shine. Scare away sea monsters. Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters. Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters. Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine.
You all right? Hang in there, mano.
Do I have to look at him or something?
I'd definitely go over there first chance I get, but there's a lot of dark water between here and there.
Hold on, let's see.
Híjole, he looks like he's been down. Amigo!
What? More survivors?
So he's been. This is like a play on.
Could we tag...
Well, it's a long...
We don't have any other...
Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna... let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Scare away sea monsters. Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters. Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters. Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. 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 I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
What if I grab him and then I get Glottis to get help?
I thought that looked like our ship. Well, could you take...
Ha! You think in the sun it'll never...
Yeah.
Blah! I've been...
No.
You tell me...
Could you...
Oh, I...
What are you trying... What?
Got...
See? But...
Oh...
Is every...
Then... I don't...
How...
I...
Should... I've already...
Oh...
What's...
You...
Let...
Lead...
What...
Want it in...
How have you kept...
Well, damn...
Where'd you get...
Edge you look... That's the...
Well...
Okay, this little light of mine...
Not picking that up.
I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine... Hey! Lay off! Let go! Let go! Let go! Get your own lamp, pal! Whatever it...
That soul has already been reaped.
Yeah, okay, I did the exact same thing. It's like I was in the inventory and I tried to leave. Yeah, it was like mid-cut scene, having a problem there. I've done this before, but I just don't know what the deal is. I did it pretty easily that last time.
Beware!
Oh, just quit it with the creepy spirit of the land voice, huh? I definitely...
Here comes one now!
That soul has already been reaped.
Okay, that might not have been a sea monster, but it was pretty spooky.
I don't want to mess up my blade. Demons can't be reaped. Amigo, hey, I'm talking to you. Amigo, hey, I'm talking to you.
Apparently I have to be close enough to him. Good atmosphere. Music's pretty good for this. I think it's on the munch on.
Amigo.
Huh? Oh, you see, that's why
We've had to...
I want to get all these.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Okay, I see. Okay, I looked up, I'll walk through. I see what I gotta do now. It is kind of a weird thing. You wouldn't think to do it. At least me, I mean, I haven't. Maybe I did that first time. I don't think I was stuck down here this long.
I thought that makes every
Well, could you
in this inner
yeah?
I've been
No.
You-
Could
what are you trying?
Why are you
Got think
what?
see? Oh,
Is every
them?
how should what's
What you got
let
a nice boat?
what happened?
What?
How
What did
I what
that well?
what
Who? Oh, they don't mess with old Chapito. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Hey, Leo!
All you gotta do is move them. Move a little
What am I
bit.
supposed to do with this?
Follow me
Where are you taking me?
to the moon.
All you have to do is just move towards Gladys.
Manny, is that the pearl? Whee! I knew I'd find her someday. I'm rich.
Shh, something's happening.
Manny, what's going on?
Oh.
I don't know, but I don't like the way that thing's looking at us.
You know, Tim's really into Black Velvet.
Yeah.
And when I showed up my first day of work, there was a Black Velvet kind of canvas. I don't know what it was. It was like this kind of like you'd win it at the fair kind of thing. And it was like the Grim Reaper on a motorcycle with Mount Fuji in the background with these eagles flying out of it. Yeah. And it was just pinned to the wall above my desk on the project. And for the entire project, we really didn't talk much about it. It was just kind of there. And then when I moved on to the next project after it, I left my desk exactly the way I had found it, with the thing pinned up to the wall and the whole thing. And then Tim came and gave it to me. I still have it in my office right now. But he was like, that's the mural that binds together Full Throttle and Grim Fandango, because it's the Grim Reaper on a motorcycle.
Cool.
I'm not going down. Man, we just can't shake this guy. Hey, Chapito, go for a swim, will you? You're drawing too much attention to us.
Too bad. I'm sticking to you like the barnacles on my eyebrows, so don't even think of sneaking off with my pearl.
Still not blue. Does he have secret gills somewhere? Gladys, go down there and talk demon talk to that octopus.
Heck no. I'm scared. I'm staying up here with you.
Alright. We got party members, apparently.
I'm not going down there while that monster's looking right at me.
Ooh. So gotta...
Watch those hands, clams. Ugh.
You know, Tim's really into Black Velvet.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ooh, hold on.
Not quite as famous as the pearl is the slimy, barnacle-covered old rock of legend. Ugh. Ugh.
Where was it? Where was that little bit of commentary? There it is.
I wanted to point out that this octopus that we're seeing underwater was, I think, one of the things that Eric Ingerson took on.
I was going to say that, yeah.
And it is that back in 1997, that's probably like an animator's nightmare right there. I think trying to animate all those tentacles and not having a really intricate rig to work and keep all the curves in the arms. I'm not quite sure if Eric animated the tentacles frame by frame and bone by bone. I think he may have actually spent more time working on a rig to get what he wanted than he did animating.
Yeah, he definitely set that character up, and he worked on that animal, and then I think he did the spiders too, weren't we saying?
I think Chris Schultz.
Oh, Chris Schultz did the spiders.
But he may have rigged it, maybe.
But Eric, he was really good at rigging and setting up the really complicated characters so that they would animate well.
I think I remember Chris Schultz having some kind of elation going on when he got the spider rig because he thought it was cool the way it worked.
All right.
I don't want to mess up my blade.
Apparently I can't cut the noodles off of that. Oh-ho.
Hey, lay off! Hey, lay off! Hey, where are you going?
Sorry, Speedo.
Leave me here all alone? Come back here!
She's coming back.
Oh, a real Nautilus.
Looks like we're heading south. But there's nothing on that edge of the world except the edge.
Manny? Don't ask, carnal, because I don't know.
And this is the part of the game I feel like is a lot more inspired by actually City of Lost Children.
Children, yeah, right.
That came out around that time, had a big influence on us. I think that's why we have a marching underwater diver too. Like there's a lot of scenes in City of Lost Children where there's a diver just marching on the floor of the ocean. It just seems so dramatic and just made the slow and steady slow and steady progress, but he was so heavy and thick.
No flying fleas, though.
No flying fleas.
See any hint of that octopus swimming around here?
No, but I can smell them.
Ow, you're underwater. And right now, we actually don't have anywhere to... Oh, we could go there.
God, this is where people nowadays would be like, Tim, The ideas you have here about this conveyor belt where you can switch directions and rip a chain with a scoop, it's really complicated. And we could eliminate a lot of work if we just cut this one puzzle. But this is like, no, we went all the way and we fully implemented exactly what I hoped would happen. The conveyor belt would reverse direction, chain would go up and down, Manny would climb down and against the force of water, bunch up the chain. This is all so complicated. Oh, and you create a little loop. I was like, this all makes sense in my mind, so the player will be able to figure this out. Like the way that you looped it over that boat. I don't even know if that would work. That's like when you whip a hose to like get it uncaught when you're watering the plants in the backyard and it gets your hose gets caught.
Right, yeah. Do a little whiplash effect, yeah.
How convenient.
Yeah. Hello?
Uh-oh.
One thing that was a little weird on animating all this underwater stuff, when you animated a little section like Manny jumping off the conveyor belt or climbing up a chain or getting dragged along by a boat or whatever, you would always try to add that element of the physics of being underwater.
Yeah.
And then seeing the harsh contrast of when you're back in interactive mode and we're still using the same animation of him walking above water. It was hard for an animator to get over that. These little things you can't let go of.
You would have had to do a whole new set of anims.
Yes. And that, well, the other thing is, like, that may not have been the thing that would have stopped something like that. It could have even been like, there would be too much code required to switch a system or something. Like, who knows what the reason was.
Dang. Lament. That's why it's called the Sea of Lament, because this boat.
That's as close to the edge as I want to be. That's as close to the edge as I want to be.
Alright, I guess we're gonna try and get back up there. Oh, wait, hold on. No.
So that chain that's holding the ship, at one point we had to add joints to that because I think at one point it's animated and it kept crashing and we couldn't figure out why, and we eventually figured out that you couldn't have more than 99 joints in a rig in Softimage at that point, and it had like 100 joints or something.
No, but again, it's this funny thing when people, maybe see this stuff and they think of movies now that maybe look better, but we were having to deal with a lot of limitations.
I'm actually really, really excited to see the remastered version because, you look at elements of this game that was made over 15 years ago, and visually it still kind of holds up to games that you can see today.
It does.
So,
In
curious
aesthetic
about what it's going to
way,
look
yeah.
like after the Double Fine gets finished with it. I think it'd be pretty special.
Another one. Okay, it's climbing up. Alright, climb on back. Oh, I think this is danger.
So one of the things that was super, another technical problem that was really interesting was the save load, because I wanted to cut a bunch of corners on save load to just make it a little easier to implement. And we had talked about things like you could only save and load, or when you load, it would load at the beginning of a room and back up content a little bit, or just do it where it was a little bit more convenient. And Tim really wanted a really high fidelity save load. And I remember trying to talk him out of it, and he threw the gauntlet down, and he was like, if Manny's in the middle of a line and there's a puff of smoke hanging in the air, then, and I hit save, when he restores, he should pick up from the middle of that line where he was at, and that puff of smoke should be in the air. And I was like, all right, man, if that's what you want, that's what you're going to get. And it was a big pain. It took a lot of work to get it there. But that's the way the game shipped, and that's kind of, you know, with controls and things like that. You know, Tim was pretty uncompromising and had a vision of what he wanted this thing to be. And you know, as much as we were able, we gave him what he wanted.
Huh? There we are. Whoa! Hey there. Neat. Oh, that's right. This part.
So this whole environment, I think, was worked on around the end of the game, and we had to bring a few other artists on.
Oh yeah.
At the end in order to get it all done.
Yeah. No, and then I kind of remember that towards the end, because it was just like a skeleton crew, because I think just the budget had gotten so big that I just remember Pete and a few other people working on it for a couple months or something.
Yeah.
While all of us had to move on to other projects.
Hmm.
All that water is running in the Rebel Salt engine. The game is running in the Jedi Knight engine, and the
oh, that's right.
All the stream videos from the Rebel Assault engine.
That is right.
So we're compositing Rebel Assault technology on top of Jedi Knight technology, and then all the Lua scripting for the gameplay. Is that what comprised the Grime engine, which we never actually called the Grime engine at the time, but Brett wanted to call it the Grime engine.
Oh, like that's Grim. Funny.
And in later, he's been able to do enough interviews where he's called it the Grime engine that people just call it the Grime engine. Now that's fine. It should have a name.
Everything should.
They must bring the core over here to be crushed. Either that, or these are the biggest, meanest looking hair curlers I've ever seen.
Those look like my sister's curling irons.
I was just going to say, those things always scared me. They are truly terrifying.
Those
curling
iron
grinder.
No,
the grinders. The curling irons, just a lesser degree.
Those are based on my sister's curling iron. No, you don't call them curling irons. Curlers. Based on my sister's curlers.
Right.
And my terrible fear of curlers.
They're fearsome things.
Those things are dangerous. I'd be ground to bits. This scoop looks heavier than my last ship.
I can't even imagine what he's going through his head at this point, because just the size of this game, being able to absorb it all before it's realized.
And he always had a really good idea of where we were and what was going on. Yep. And we were talking earlier about how there really wasn't a schedule that I remember, an art schedule for this game. It almost seemed like we just all sort of chose tasks, and then we had Leslie sort of following up to make sure we were doing them in about as much time as they should take, or not getting bogged down or stuck.
It's not a handheld device.
Oop.
The animation team was very green, and we're lucky to work under people like Pete and some other senior folks on the team, like Eric Ingerson and Mark Hamer. We came out of school learning traditionally 2D animation and probably had about a month or two of work on Monkey Island 3, I think, which was still semi-traditional. And then this was our first kind of interaction with 3D and computers, and we struggled and watched Eric do the most complex things you could imagine.
It was all very new. And I think we had a couple of consulting sessions. This was back when we were still kind of connected to ILM, and so we had Kyle Balda, who was a LucasArts alum and at the time worked at ILM. He came over and gave us some 3D pointers at a couple of points. We had some special private sessions.
That's about that. Go over there and look at the ocean.
It's the edge of the world, but not the edge I'm looking for. I could jump, but the odds of me hitting that boat are pretty slim.
Okay, now what do I need to do? I think I may just need to go into the building. Ooh. Almost. Alright. Let's go up in here.
What if that octopus comes back while you're gone?
Poke him in the eye and steal his sub.
Stupid octopus.
Hold on, I want to see what he said there. I'm gonna sneak. Okay, you gotta sneak attack look for Meche. Cool. Oh, hold on.
Tim had the coolest office.
He did.
It was filled with like tiki lights, and it felt like it was like Christmas land. Not Christmassy, but it gave you that same feeling. Yeah, of decoration and hominess.
Yeah, I was gonna say warmth. Yeah, hominess. There's a couch in there, which was always nice.
Yep, and I think I probably overstayed my welcome in there a few times.
Yeah,
I think we all probably did.
You never knew when you should leave because it was so much fun in there. But then it's like, oh man, he has work to do.
Yeah, it's no wonder he had to work through the night. It's because
we'd bother him
his
all the time.
office was like going to Disneyland, and you just sit in there and talk on the couch and just want to be a part of this this creation.
I had some old game consoles in there, and I would go and talk classic games with him because he knew that I was an enthusiast as well. So that was fun.
I think he should have made his office more boring.
He did spend a lot of time in that office.
How's his office now?
I've seen pictures. I think it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. It's like a grown-up version of that office, man. He's still got all his Rubik's Cubes on his desk.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I forgot he was a master of the Rubik's Cube.
He is.
Really?
Yes. Don't challenge him.
Well, I would never.
This door's locked.
I kind of actually look around other place first. I want to look around down there first. Hey.
I'll bet all these miners were brought here by that octopus. Well, at least it didn't eat them.
One of the things with Manny's head and the look at stuff was it really meant that you couldn't put a lot of inventory items very close to each other, or it limited the number of things in a room, because even though you could toggle through and he would look at things kind of in sequence, it could get tricky on if you put like 3 things on a table. Is he looking at thing number 1, thing number 2, or thing number 3? So that was an interesting thing, because Lucas was known for these adventure games with very dense, lots of things to click on in the screen, and you really couldn't do that here. But the game doesn't really feel lacking for it.
I feel like that's filled in with dialogue. I mean, ultimately, you know, you'd have those Hunt the Pixel games. You'd have a million things, and you'd have to have one line for each thing. And with this one, it's more like there are fewer things, but there's more to say about each one, or more context, or Manny kind of thinking to himself.
Yeah.
Things. It's a little more ruminating. So I think it adds to the character just in terms of how much you kind of understand Manny or empathize with him.
A different one here? This is the same one. Alright, looks like it was the same one.
Lay down your tools. We're busting out of here. Man, if I had only gotten that book back from Terry, I could really start some trouble here. I'll bet all these miners were... Lay down your tools. We're busting... Man, if I had only gotten that book back from Terry, I could really start some trouble here. Lay down your... We're busting... Man, if I had only gotten that book back from Terry, I could really start some trouble here.
Alright, so we're just back here. Oop, hold on, what do you say? Current taking over the edge. Alright. So I think that's all we can do for now around here. Now I have to go into the building. The key is within.
Are the 3 stripes on the back of Manny's head, is that hair?
No, it's just a lazy design element to match the front of his head.
Oh, and the tops of his hands, remember? There's little stripes
Just
on there.
the
too.
Day of the Dead decorations, right?
Yeah.
I never knew what it was. I just thought it was cool.
It's an Adidas homage.
Oh, no. Wanna
Yeah, so people, a lot of people may know this already, but for those that don't, the game is just a big pre-rendered picture. There's no 3D geometry in the game that describes the walls and the doors and the tables and all of the props that are in the game. That's just a picture, a painting that's drawn in the background. So somebody had to go in manually and kind of make what we call walk boxes, but they're in 3D space. They're like a little model that just describes in 3D space where Manny's allowed to walk. And if you turn the background off, they just look like they're floating in space. There's nothing there. And there's boxes for walking. There's boxes for shadows. There's boxes for triggers that trigger like footstep sounds and things like that. But yeah, the image you see on the screen when you're playing the game, there is no real geometry there. So getting the illusion that Manny can walk in between tables and bounce off of walls and things like that is all smoke and mirrors.
Children's books.
So weird. I'm trying to click on right there.
It's locked. It's empty. It's empty. Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat caviar out of it.
Here we are.
Meche,
Manny, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see how your trip was going, Angel. I am your travel agent, you know. By the way, thanks for that bottle of champagne you sent me. It really hit the spot.
You were headed for a trap. I was trying to warn you. Domino was using me like bait. I didn't want you to end up a prisoner here like me.
Prisoner? Where's your cell? Or are you just sharing a bunk with the warden?
If that's what you think of me, then why did you come here?
Because this is where he belongs. Here, working for me. I knew you'd come around eventually. Right or wrong, Manuel Calavera is always with the winning team, right, Manny? That's why you're here now.
I'm getting off this rock, and I'm taking all of these people with me.
Manny, there's no way off this island. I'm afraid you're stuck here in my little executive training program. See, I need you to take my place here, kid. I've got to get back to the city where the action is.
Sorry, Manny, but I had to come in. My skin was getting all pruny.
Him, I don't need.
I'm gonna grind you to powder for that, cabrón.
Maybe later. But for now, let me just show you your new office.
Careful, BB. The new boss is waking up.
He should be saying something. I think this happened the last time too. He's saying a whole lot of things. I don't actually think he's supposed to be saying anything. Okay. Oop. Hold on.
I always thought they're so cute. I just had to be mean to them. Like once when my sister got her tonsils taken out, and she had big puffy cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my aunt came to visit, and she goes, "Oh, you look so cute. I just want to be mean to you." And I never really understood it until we had these little baby angels in the game. I just want to just terrorize them so you can get out your scythe and scare them and do all these horrible things.
It's the Mr.
little
Bill and it's the Mr. Hands in all of us.
Angelitos is actually
Angelitos.
The little children in the cage comes from a term that it was a popular kind of Well, it was traditional in Mexico to take pictures of your children, even if they were died very young.
Yes, yes.
Like photography of
It's
little dead
it's a
children
whole
in a coffin.
genre. Yeah, it's.
I don't know if that
really-
happened in the States, but it was definitely in Mexico.
Mexico, yeah, I've seen those. I think you showed them to me actually.
And the word they use for children when they're young when they die is angelitos.
Oh yeah.
It's a dark game.
It is dark.
I like my old desk better. No drawers. This is sad. Really, really sad. Really, really sad. Really, really sad. Hola, angelitos.
I'll bite you, I swear to God!
Please don't bite anyone else, Pugsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss.
Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him.
He said you had a bone saw.
My name is Manny Calavera. What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who tricked Meche.
Poor Meche.
I didn't trick anybody.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Meche, but you stole her case from him.
Is that true?
Let me see if I can explain this whole thing to you. You see, I had this job, selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump, and I really needed a fat commission, so...
You're a bad man.
Go away, bad man!
Yeah, go away!
Mitch is my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before.
Every time she says your name, she looks so sad.
I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry!
What are you two doing in this cage?
Making light bulbs.
Look, we're working as hard as we can. Why don't you leave us alone?
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
There's really not much more room in here.
Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
Then why don't you help?
I'm in the Maritime Union. We can't do factory work.
I don't know what those words mean.
It means he doesn't want to help us because he's mean.
I just don't have any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
Here, take my hammer.
You know, I really do want to help.
Then why don't you?
My butt's too big to sit on one of those little perches.
I'm gonna tell Meche you said that word to us.
I told you he was bad.
On second thought, maybe I don't.
We don't want to either, but we don't have a choice.
I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out of here.
What?
You can't do that.
Who's gonna take care of us? We'll be all alone.
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying. Why am I so bad at this? I'm here to help you get out.
You can't do. We have.
She'd be sometime.
You bite me and I'll sue your parents.
Our parents?
You're two bad little children. I'm glad you're in a cage. Very bad. Nice cage you have here.
Mr. Hurley grew demon ravens with human heads in here.
He said if we ever tried to get away, he'd send the ravens after us.
And let them make nests out of our bones.
You children just wait here and be brave little angelitos, okay?
Okay.
Alright, where is that hammer? There it is.
This is the tiniest little hammer I've ever seen. I could make a tiny little birdhouse if I had some tiny little nails and wood.
And a tiny bird. And I think I can use this.
Not right now. No.
Apparently not, no. Right then. Oh, look over here. Now that I've been re-employed. I'm gonna complain to the boss.
Oh, look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
Dang.
I like the new dress.
Well, it's the best I could pull together out here. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get decent fabric and silk stockings on a deserted factory island on the edge of the world?
No, I don't.
See, I like that you still are not quite sure about Meche.
That happens a lot in those noir
No,
movies.
totally. It's like just like
the woman is like, wait, is
Casablanca.
she in leagues with a bad guy, or is she being controlled and being blackmailed by the bad guy?
Yes. A testament to the fact that they're written by men.
Yeah.
Nervous laughter.
Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
I'm sorry I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that, but I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
What? What makes you think I have a gun?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
I don't work.
I don't work for the most heavily armed organization anywhere.
You know, you're right. There are those rumors of that Revolutionary Army that's been stockpiling weapons.
Actually, them, I work for.
Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Dang. You'll go to regain someone's trust.
Ready to hand over your heater?
I would if I had one.
Right.
They didn't issue me a gun.
What, are you on probation? I'm not buying this, Manuel. Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Hey,
Ready to hand over?
I would. I think we need to talk.
Start talking. You're the salesman.
I have a lot of explaining to do.
Save your breath. Domino's explained it all to me already.
You have a lot of explaining to do.
Me? About what?
Why did you take me out with that champagne bottle?
I told you to stop you from falling into Domino's trap. If you had made it on that ship, then you would have ended up...
Here?
Yes.
Why are you working for Domino?
I do what he asks only to protect the children.
Why are those children locked up in a cage?
With the wings those angelitos have, they're the only things on this island Domino can't control.
Hey, if they can fly, let's set the kids free to go get help.
They can't fly that far, Manny. But they can fly circles around Domino, and they can bite pretty hard.
So why did you run out of my office?
I felt so embarrassed, and you looked so disappointed in me. I couldn't stand it anymore.
Then what were you doing that whole year I was in Ubacaba?
I was lost.
What did you...
I don't want to talk about that year, please.
Has Domino hurt you in any way?
Not as much as I've hurt him. Boy, can that guy take a punch.
Okay, I'll lay off the questions.
Great. Now if we could get you to just lay off the cologne.
Hey, I'm a sailor now. We have to wear this stuff. Listen, Meche.
Manny, talking isn't helping right now, okay?
All right.
It's empty.
Our type of business doesn't produce a lot of paperwork. Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well, I think it's time for a little corporate restructuring. He seems completely unaware of how close I am to escape.
You can't hear what he's listening. What is Domino listening to on his headphones in your mind?
Oh, it's not just what is there, we
You can actually
actually
hear,
have
like,
him
a little-
listening. He's listening to his own theme,
Bark.
and it's done as a headphone. We didn't mixed it so it would sound like headphones. It's very quiet, but he's listening to his own music.
Yeah, I don't know if I could hear it.
Domino! Domino!
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, Issy.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way.
I was going to say about the music where he reveals the whole big conspiracy theory. That was a jam between the cello player and the contrabass clarinet player.
Oh yeah.
Basically, the idea was that since it's a whole complicated conspiracy, that they would just jam and jam forever on the same theme, kind of weaving it out.
Okay, I can hear it in there now.
You killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food. But you can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not natural.
Ooh, he's a bastard.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh, I know. I ask myself that every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative. Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work, take it from me. And think about it. Once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island. Don't tell me that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
I don't plan to be on this island for very long.
Manny, I have all the guns, I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains. What are you gonna do?
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
Oh no, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets, now can we?
You stole all these people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera? Capal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
I knew it! You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod, which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubacava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
So it wasn't my fault Meche didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away, but I fixed that.
Real bastard logic there.
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year out there in the petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my dungeon. Wouldn't you say?
One ticket for you, one for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny. We never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you could just take the tickets and leave today.
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
Man, that's
Nice island you got here.
Yeah, the previous owners didn't know what they had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they could reach with their crane and then abandoned the plant. But we knew we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big reef.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude again?
No! Slave labor, Manny. That's the real ticket to success.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
Hey, about that.
Ready?
I would if...
Right.
Listen,
Alright,
Manny,
so I need to
talking
get
isn't
her a
helping
gun.
right now, okay?
I need to get the Angelitos out of the cage. And I gotta see if I can find Glottis.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna do a little save here. Let's actually take a look at... Yeah, I mean, it's just a cool mural. It'd be awesome to have a printout of that. Hey, there he is, my man.
Glottis! You're okay.
Well, it hurt a little when I hit, but my head cracked open an aft panel here.
I gotta tell you, carnal, I thought you were dead.
Oh, Manny, I've been having a great time. Listen.
Ooh.
I ask you, is there an engine that can resist the love that's in these hands?
Apparently not.
I remember being really... See how their hands kind of clip through their sleeves? I remember being really annoyed by that as an animator. Having to settle to do it, because you couldn't get the poses or the lines you needed without making things kind of collide. It's something we just had to kind of live with.
And something we still live with today.
Oh, dude, yeah. Like, seriously, that's one of the most immersion-breaking things in video games, is just, like, collision detection. Just, like, clipping. With, particularly hair, I feel. Like, not clothes as much, but it's hair. It always clips through shoulders and stuff.
I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
Oh yeah, good point. I was just wrenching it for fun, but your idea's good too.
Can I get you like a tiny hammer or something?
Hey, need a hammer?
Maybe after dinner, if I have something stuck between my teeth.
Alright then. No, 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 no.
Stupid chisel. Freaking. Hold
Chiquito
still.
seems a little overpowered by his choice of
Stupid chisel.
Reciprocating chisel. This scene is kind of actually right out of the Fountainhead. This really, I think it's Gary Cooper or someone like that. He's doing this super manly, like drilling into this wall, and the love interest of it comes over and like is watching him getting all aroused in a kind of a 1930s kind of way, and she's so mad. She's out riding her horse and she slaps her riding car up onto her leg to show her frustration. It's this hilarious scene. But for some reason, I really like this jackhammer that he's just going into this wall with. And so it's here, and it's very similar erotic content here between Nathan and Peter.
Yeah, it's like I can see the brotherly love.
Ooh, to the moon, he says.
Chapito!
Huh? Who? Oh, you, is it? Why, I oughta look at my eyebrows.
Well, you really weren't standing in a very safe place.
Well, neither are you right now, amigo.
Relax, we're busting out of here soon.
We are done traveling together. I work solo, my friend, and I walk alone.
Nice drill.
Drill? This here is a cordless, high-speed reciprocating chisel. And look, it's a bust-all. They usually don't give these to the new guys.
How'd you get a bust-off?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here in the Big Reef.
Booty? Where'd you get booty?
It's all over the ocean floor. Jewelry, precious coins. You people and your fancy boats never know about it, 'cause you just never stop and look.
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here.
I traded it all for this beauty.
You traded jewelry and precious coins for a power tool?
It's a bust-all.
I want to trade something.
Well, you came to the right place, sonny. What you be needing?
A gun.
Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
I think it's some form of blue-green algae.
Ah, don't worry, you get used to it. When you got something worth trading, come see old Chapito. He'll do you right.
Oh, Chapito!
Huh? What?
That tool looks a little overpowered for you.
Overpowered? Nothing overpowers Chapito.
If you say so.
Well, I got a long day of reef wrecking ahead of me, so...
Please, bust away. Yo, Pito, have you ever seen an authentic little chipper?
A little chipper? No, I haven't. But I'd sure love to give it a test drive. Say, little chipper, you're okay.
No way, I don't remind him that I took it. Chapito!
Ah! Quit!
How'd you get a...
I'm and I drink.
I want...
Well, what...
A boat.
There you go again with the boats. You know I don't like them. Why do you have to needle me?
towel.
Hey, you funny guy, chalkhead.
A drink.
Ha! We're swimming in the biggest drink there is. Drinks aren't a hot commodity down here. Sorry.
A hug?
Nope. That's the one thing I ain't got for you.
My friend Glottis to be alive.
What? What happened?
He went over the edge.
Oh, stay away from the edge, I tell you. It's dangerous. I seen whole ships go over it in my time. Their engines in full reverse, trying to drop anchor. But the current, you can't fight her. So stay back.
How about a pair of nice silk stockings?
Ah, now there's a high-ticket item. I might be able to get you some, but I gotta tell you, you couldn't afford it.
I can't think of anything else.
Think small, like a knife or dirty books.
You got that stuff?
Well, no, but practically everything else.
Booty?
It's all over. You could
give me some booty and
I traded you kids. Well,
please.
Right, okay, around here.
One thing that was a little
no.
And
Nope. So do I give the bust doll to Gladys? Oh wait, hold on. Do I try and bust them out of that cage? It seems like a logical one.
It's a bus doll. I don't want to bust all that.
Why not?
That's a little bit of overkill considering it's not locked.
Oh, really?
Fly, be free, go by Domino.
Leave us alone. If we get out again, he'll hurt Meche.
Fine then, stay in there.
He is mean.
Alright. I think maybe just gotta give this to Gladys? Or do I use it on the area up north? Up and around there. I think I do want to go up here. Oh, hold on.
This scoop looks heavier than my last ship.
Here we go.
I can see why they don't give these chisels to the new guys.
There's nothing over here still, apparently. There we are. Ba-boom! Oh, hold on. Do I get the grinder? Are they over here somewhere? Here we go. The hair curlers.
I can't believe I killed it. Maybe if I had some giant steel hair to curl. I don't need the hernia. Yeah, they are already hurting. They do not need the teachings of the Bostal.
I don't get that reference.
The Scoop's learned its lesson.
Still nothing over here. Okay. Oh ho! I see. Let's pull it back up just for the sake of looking at it. But I think I know what I need to do here.
Uh-oh.
Nothing to interact with here, but I just need to go down there again, it looks like. Or just go at it from the other end.
So good to see him again. I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
Oh yeah, good point. I was just wrenching it for fun, but your idea's good too.
Hey, need one of these?
That would have been easier to get her open than with my head, but it's too late now.
Okay then. Nope, not there. What if I were to just suddenly reverse the polarity? Hold on, what if I were to now pull it up? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, almost. No. Okay, I think I know I need something here to hook it on to the anchor in order to pull it up. But how? Do I get the show to bust all the meche? Do I give it to a different dude that has a hammer? Seems more likely.
Oh, dee da da da. La dee da dee da da. Go to Mississippi. La dee da dee da da.
They covet.
Gonna see Miss Liza.
Cannot have it.
Oh, rusty anchor. Doo-doo.
No way, I don't want to remind him that I took it.
Alright, let's just try.
Uh-oh.
Alright, yeah, that actually just gets me over there. There's nothing anything to interact with.
Hey, kiddles, check out my bone saw.
That's evil. I wanted to give it to them, not scare them with it.
I don't want to bust all that. I think I'd try couples counseling first.
Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB were you.
Well,
Oh?
Please put that away. Thank you.
He's got a gun. Alright, I want to get that gun.
I don't want to bust all that.
Hello? Weird. Is there something I'm missing with like the... There has to be something I'm missing with the hair curlers. Or do I have to... I have to do something with this first while it's still curled up. Oh, or... What was that? That was a weird. Oh, there we go. That's sort of correct. Gotta fiddle with it a little bit. Turn it off and on. And here we are.
I can't believe believe you got it to float.
That was the easy part. The trick's gonna be busting through that big coral reef out there.
Buzz through a big coral reef, eh? It just so happens I got some hardware up the beach you might be interested in.
Oh yeah, this will do just fine. Just give me a sec to do some figuring.
Very good.
You bet your big orange butt that'll do. Gladys is busy with it right now.
Let's take a look and see about the boat. Really have to walk all the way back?
Man, was that ever hard to launch. I can't board without the others. Done it already. This scoop looks heavier than my last ship. Done that already.
I was curious what this looks like. Does this change anything? The chain down here? No, really not. Hello? Go up. Up, please. Did I just... There it is. Okay. That got me nervous for a second. So then that's all I really need to do around there. I now have to trade something to Duder. Let's give it a little save. I would just talk to Meche first, see how she feels about me getting this boat.
Hey, about that gun.
Ready to hand over your heater?
I would if I had one.
Right.
Listen, Meche.
Manny, talking isn't helping right now, okay? Sir, do you have an appointment? I'd pug you.
Well... I've got nothing to say to him.
Alright, so I'd need a gun. So what I can see, what I'm seeing right now.
Hola, angelitos.
Hello, Mr. Mean Boss Guy.
Hey, would one of you children happen to have a gun?
Yeah, we do. So stick him up.
Let me see it.
He doesn't have one. He's such a liar.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're stupid.
Your light bulbs don't work.
Your light bulbs all smell like boogers.
Ha! Nobody thinks you're funny anymore.
Oh, yeah? Well, everybody in this cage is smarter than you.
Everybody except for you.
Yeah, 'cause I'm especially smarter than you.
In your dreams.
In your baby bed that's all wet 'cause you wet in it.
Shut up!
Bedwetter.
I said shut up!
No, really. I have to sleep with an umbrella down here.
Oh, yeah? Well, at least I never asked Meche to marry me.
What?
Miss Colomar, you're so pretty. Will you marry me?
I never said that!
Oh, Miss Colomar.
stupid baby blue beanie bedwetter!
Pugsy the Bugsy lies like a rugsy.
Will you two just shut up?
Hola, angelitos.
Hello, Mr. Mean Boss Guy.
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying. Why am I so bad at this? You children just wait here and be brave little angelitos, okay?
Okay.
Has something to do with this desk?
I like my old desk better. Not moving any furniture today. No drawers.
So it's really just wood. There. Maybe there's something I am missing from the place, from the little miney area. Alright, let's see.
Gonna see Miss Liza. La-dee-da-dee-da-da. Do-do-do. Da-dee-da-da.
I'll bet all these miners were brought here by that octopus. Lay down your tools. We're busting out of here. Man, if I had only gotten that book back from Terry, I could really start some trouble here. That little hammer is more his speed. Chapito!
Ah! Quit yelling!
How'd you get a bus stop?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here in the Big Reef.
I want to trade something.
Well, you can't. What you mean?
I can't think small. You got that stuff?
Well, no, but practically everything else.
Booty? Where'd you get booty?
It's all over the ocean floor. You people and your... Cause you just never stop.
Give me some booty and...
I traded...
You traded...
It's... Well, I got a...
Please.
What if I...
Uh-oh.
I can't go any further down or else I would die. What if I tried to give him my scythe?
The edge of the world, but not the edge. I could jump, but the odds of me hitting that I don't have a long enough lever. I don't want to bust all that. I don't want to bust all that. I don't want to mess up my blade. mess up my blade. I don't want to mess up my blade. Gladys is busy with it right now. I don't need the hernia. You bet your big orange butt that'll do. Done that already.
Oh, rusty anchor. Da-dee-da-da. Oh, dee-da-da-da. Oh, rusty anchor. Blah-dee-dee-dee. Get that away from me. I got my own tools, thank you.
That soul's already been reaped.
That soul has already been reaped.
Yep.
Oh, dee da da da. Oh, dee da da da.
What if I break the conveyor belt?
Not right now. Not right now.
Hmm. Oh, what if could I grab?
Really, really sad. How are my brave?
Are you here to rescue us?
I'm working on it. You children just wait here.
Okay.
Last chance.
Poopy pants.
Fine then. Stay in there.
He is mean.
Not here. Not right now.
I don't know why it doesn't let you take out the scythe. Maybe because it makes you too large?
children's books.
I like to read to the angelitos. It reminds me of better times.
Hey, about that,
Red.
I would.
Right.
Listen,
Manny, talking isn't helping right now, okay?
it's locked. Nah, those kids would probably only want to hear Meche read these books anyway. Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat caviar out of it.
I
Once
think I
you got
remember.
used to the sooty aftertaste, you'd feel like a king. Ow! Oh, my stockings! They're ruined! And this was my best pair!
Lewd.
You try to have one nice thing on this cruel island.
I love the pulling the stocking down and the of the leg bone being
That was
sexy.
our
That's
one
awesome.
cover image.
Yeah.
It was on a magazine, PC Games magazine.
Oh yeah,
That
I
image.
remember that. Yeah.
But what is that from? This is definitely
It's
a reference to Popeye.
And also, go ahead and scratch, right?
Let's go ahead and scratch.
And when Humphrey Bogart in Maltese Falcon, not Big Sleep, Humphrey Bogart is meeting. Lauren Bacall comes into his office and she sits on his desk and she crosses her legs and she's scratching her knee, and the camera is showing you this from a interesting angle, right? And then she sees that he's looking at her scratching her knee, and she covers her knee with her dress. He says, "Go ahead and scratch," right?
Scratch. I was thinking more of Popeye. Olive oil falls into cement, and she steps out of cement, and everyone's whistling at her because she has shapely legs. And the cement falls away, and she has olive oil legs.
Oh, I forgot that.
That's what I always think of when I think of the scene.
There it is.
Yeah.
Sir, do you have an iPod? You.
What?
Don't go there.
Good enough for me.
What is?
Oh, the speed at which you're working.
That's nice, Manny, but you're not my boss, so really I couldn't care less.
Good. Excellent. Carry on. You know, a little clear nail polish would fix these right up. That gesture might confuse her. It confuses me.
I think I remember getting stuck on that point like last time.
I'm sorry, kids, but these stockings are all that's left
that's
of our poor Meche.
evil.
Hey, I was just kidding.
It wasn't funny.
I'm curious if Gladys has anything to say about the stocking, but if I care that much to even go over there. I think I do. I think I do.
These are too nice for that.
Alright, so now to actually take these to where I need to use them.
Oh, rusty anchor. La-dee-da-dee-da-da. Do-do-do.
Hey, bud.
Hey, Cheppy, check out the hosiery.
Say, these are real silk. Where'd you find them?
I've been wearing them the whole time.
You too? Well then, here's your new best friend.
Ah, my first Sproutella gun. Is it loaded?
No. Hey, bullets are hard to get.
Hold on, I'll trade you this stocking for a gun.
It's really not much use without bullets.
Oh, Virginia.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
It's really not much use without bullets.
I'm gonna show us the angelitos.
Ah, my first Sproutella gun. Too easy.
Oh, thank you, Manny. Thank you, Manny. I'm not even gonna bother going all the way to show us the coladas.
Here, what good's a relationship without trust?
True, a relationship without trust is about as empty as a gun without bullets. Guess you didn't realize a smart girl always keeps an extra round in her hat for mad days. Come on, let's go.
Meche, you don't know what you're...
I know exactly what I'm doing. Now move!
Would you just listen to my escape plan first?
Trouble in paradise, kids?
You're letting us go right now, or your boy Friday here gets it.
Well, I hate to see you go, Manny, but the lady seems to have made up her mind.
I'm serious. I'll shoot him.
Fine. It really doesn't work for me anyway.
But I thought I'll shoot you then.
No, you won't. You're too good, remember?
I'm not good anymore. You've taken that out of me, keeping me a prisoner here. I'm gonna crack you open like a fake wing vase. I'm gonna...
Kid's all right. She's a firecracker, but a night in the cooler usually dampens her fuse.
Well.
He seems completely unaware of how close I am to escape.
Domino!
Hey, Sport, how's the escape going?
What did you do with her?
I thought she needed a little time out, that's all.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
It's empty.
It's me, Meche! Domino, you'd better let me out of here!
Must be a combination lock, but there are no numbers on it. Poor Dom was never good with numbers.
Domino, you'd better let me out of here! Let me out!
Oh, did you say Manny? Sorry, I didn't trust you?
I promise I won't pull guns on anyone anymore! Hugsy! Hey! Open this door!
Alright, that's good enough.
Open this door! Domino!
I have no idea what it is, so... They're talking to the kids. See if they might be able to help.
How are my brave little soldiers?
Are you here to rescue us?
I'm working on... New plan. Meche's locked up for good. We're leaving without her.
We can't live without Meche.
You children just wait here and be brave little angelitos okay?
Okay.
I'm getting angry!
Alright.
This
Oh,
isn't
well.
funny!
There we go. Got bust all.
It's me,
I don't want to mess up the wheel. The wheel's my friend. If I bust all the handle, then I'm never gonna get in there.
Open this door!
I don't want to bust all that.
Yeah, sure.
Anybody!
Yeah, I mean, there's 3 parts to this door that you have to work on.
Must have hit a major circuit. But it looks like I've exposed the guts here.
Alright.
Those are the tumblers of the combination lock. I can't move those by hand. I need this wheel. Must be a combination lock, but there are no numbers on it.
Alright, so this direction. I know I'm supposed to use a scythe here, but I'm not gonna make it so it lines up well enough.
Ooh, I hate that sound. Ooh, I hate that sound. I guess I didn't enter the right combination.
No, damn it. I should have tried to. Oh, hold on, no. I put the thing in here now.
Ooh, I hate that
Alright, it
sound.
has to be the right side. The right side has to be open enough. Not the left. Like, that's pretty open there. Those tumblers look like they're made of cheesecake. Mmm, cheesecake. Mmm.
Ooh, I hate that sound. I don't want to mess up my blade. I guess I didn't enter the right combination.
It's such a weird puzzle. Just trying to figure out exactly how it works. What does it agree? I want to hear some commentary about this one.
I guess I didn't enter the right combination. I can't move those by hand. Alright, so it's like one full rotation. Clockwise. Before it catches the one above it. Okay, let's
I hate this puzzle. Alright. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I think I see what they're trying to do. Alright, yeah, I was not thinking like I should do it from the top down.
I guess I didn't enter the right combination.
Oh, was that the... Okay. Should be... that... No. Will that do it?
Stay.
There we go. Just needed a slight explanation of, like, for some going from the top
Mitchie,
down.
You can come out now.
I was not
Mitchie?
thinking. Otherwise, like, yeah. All right. Anyway, oh, hold on. Let's
There was a the elevator in my dorm that you could push open while it was moving. You push the gate open and freeze it in between floors and hang out in the elevator for no reason. But there was a little strip of metal up in the corner that the door would plug into when it was closed to know that it was closed. And we tried to get the elevator moving with the door open by sticking our fingers in this thing trying to trigger the little switch. I totally got electrocuted because it was like a live actual electrical current in there instead of
ouch.
So that's where that comes from. that little door closing thing, yeah.
From ill-advised college activities?
Drunken college dorm elevator near-death pranks.
Gonna save here.
Boy, the bus doll and I really did a number on that door. Some sort of metal contact. Looks like years and years of coral harvest reports. This can't be what this secret safe is meant to hold. Looks like years and they're all locked up. These must be very, very sensitive coral harvest reports. No. Electrical current makes my marrow tingle. want to mess up my blade. Can't get in there with this.
And...
Uh-oh. Oh, Raul. I am so sorry. Looks like I messed up these contacts when I broke through with the bus stall. I don't think it's gonna be as easy to pick from this side. No.
Why is that door closed?
It was the only way the wind?
Oh. Hey, this is my room. Go use up the air in your own room.
It's funny, the casting of Manny was... it was tough because you know, obviously you have I wanted to hire somebody who was legitimately Hispanic and not somebody putting on a fake accent.
Right. Oh, for sure.
And normally in a sort of the casting process, you'd sit down with the project leader and you'd probably have 5 to 10 candidates that you'd be looking at, and with Manny we had 2, and Tony was more Humphrey Bogart, and the other actor was more comedic. And I was terrified that Tim was going to go the comedic route because I thought Tony was the guy. And
Right.
I remember printing out resumes for the 2 guys, and Tony had a lot more experience. And then there was a really cool picture of Tony taken from Havana where he's sitting up at the bar and he just looked cool. And
Yeah.
I made sure that went in too. And so just to help kind of push it in the direction I wanted it to go.
That's
And
great.
it's the perfect voice.
Yeah, he's great.
What's in these cases?
Take a look. It's all the double-end tickets Hector and Dom have stolen over the years. Each one stolen from a good soul, and now they just sit there.
That's it.
What?
They just sit there. That's what's been bothering me. In the days when I was a hot salesman, I used to see double-end tickets all the time, and they move.
What do you mean they move?
They become agitated around human souls, and the ticket that belongs to you will actually fly into your hand. But these tickets, and the tickets in that suitcase of Charlie's, it's like they're dead. Why would Hector and Domino be hoarding cases of counterfeit double-end tickets? Doesn't look like she's cooled off yet. Thanks for not shooting me.
Look, I'm sorry. I should have trusted you. It's just that the past 2 years have been pretty tough, you know?
You look like you could use a nice ocean cruise.
Still my travel agent, eh?
You look like you could use...
Still my travel agent, eh?
That home plumbing sprinkler system looks like it's about to fall apart. I can't reach that high. Warning. Fire system. Do not touch.
Oh. Time to touch. Nothing, I guess. Alright. Start breaking stuff. Let's start with this. Let's see if we can mess with this from the top here. Also, that fits a little bit different. I want to take a look at that first.
That vent is the only way out of here that I can see. I couldn't reach that vent, even if I stood on Mitch's shoulders.
Wouldn't it make more sense for me to stand on your shoulders anyway?
Are you kidding? Look at your heels. Now, all we have to do is wait for the room to fill up, and we'll just float on out of here. Well, this is disappointing.
Not to me. We don't float, remember? not again.
We could also just like stack the suitcases.
You look like you could use a nice ocean cruise.
Still my travel agent, eh?
That's yeah, I'm probably gonna need to use this on it, huh? Bust it.
I don't want to bust all that.
Sure.
I can't reach that high. I don't want to bust all that. I don't want to mess up my blade. I don't want to mess up my blade.
Thank you.
Just kind of drained away.
I don't think it's gonna be as easy to pick from this side. I already did that from the other side. I don't think that would shed any light on things. I don't think it's gonna be as easy to pick from this side. Can't get in there with this. I don't want to mess up my blade. I couldn't even reach it with that. I don't want to mess up my blade. Why would Hector and Domino be hoarding cases of counterfeit double-end tickets?
Oh, not again.
There's water down here.
No. Electrical current makes my marrow tingle. I don't think that would shed any light on things. I couldn't even reach it with that. I can't reach that high. I don't want to bust all that.
Oh, no.
Ha! Bust all my ass.
There's a little more over here. Oh, there's a whole nother area.
Looks like years and years of coral harvest reports. Man, people in the old days were huge. That thing is definitely not my size. This must be the big chipper. Esa cosa is heavy. Why would Hector and Domino be hoarding cases of counterfeit double-end tickets? Why would Hector and Domino be hoarding cases of counterfeit double-end tickets? Why would Hector and Domino be hoarding cases of counterfeit double-end tickets?
Thank you.
You look like you could use it.
Still my travel agent, eh?
Can't even drag it anywhere farther to the right. That's a great noise, isn't it? Am I supposed to break something in like the middle of the room, like the drain? Oh, what if I... hold on. What if I try to bust all it?
I don't want to bust all that. I think that would just bring the whole ugly thing crashing down on me. Ha! Bust all my ass.
Now this tile is... I don't know.
I don't want to bust all that. I can't reach that high. I don't want to bust all that. I don't want to bust all that. I don't want to bust all that. I couldn't even reach it with that. I don't want to mess up my blade. I don't want to mess up my blade. I don't want to mess up my blade. I don't think it's gonna be as easy to pick from this side. I don't think that would shed any light on things. This must be the big chipper.
I feel like I've got to bust off that gauge. Oh.
You look like...
Still my travel agent, eh?
Every time he makes that noise, it makes it feel like I'm gonna have a hernia. Oh wait, hold on. I've never actually tried to drag this thing around while the water is pooling.
Oh, not again.
Oh, yeah, there we go, there we go.
After you.
What about the suitcases?
Forget them. They're counterfeit. They wouldn't fit through this hole anyway. Let's go.
Gladys, I'm so glad to see you.
Aw.
Is the boat already?
Yeah, come on. Let's go eat some reef.
There we go. Alright, just about done with this then.
Works like crazy. Full speed ahead.
Starting with one boat, ending with one boat.
What? Oh.
So are you really going to bring me back and try to get your old job again?
There's no job for me now except to bring you and everyone else here to the end of the road.
But if you aren't going to use me to get your job back, why did you spend all this time trying to find me?
Meche, I needed to find you.
I give you one job, Manny. And look at you, already screwing it up. I suppose you realize that this is gonna go down on your permanent record.
So, once in a while, if there was a solo part that we could get to be recorded by a real person, we would do that. But I don't know if you remember, we were kind of under a lot of schedule pressure with that.
I do remember some.
And people were like,
one late night or two. There was a late night or two.
And then there was like, you're spending $13,000 on live musicians? Are you crazy? So we were lucky we could do what we could do at all, but.
And look, where are those guys today? I don't even remember their names. And here we are. Here we are talking about Grimm.
Exactly.
Those guys are all dead. I'm sorry. I mean, I hope they're dead. I hope they're happy spending time with their families and no longer working on games. Which I think actually is true.
All right then, so let's see here.
That's the squishiest looking periscope I've ever seen. Hey, pull over, Octopus. You're going too fast. Domino's just the kind of guy to practice Oxford regulation boxing and then pull out a blade when it comes time to fight. I don't think my bare hands would be a match for that scythe of his.
Oh, I don't even have the chipper anymore.
Woo! This doesn't look good for the kid.
Look, Dom, I'm not gonna work for you.
Oh, don't worry about that. You're fired. Just consider this your severance.
Boom, Tish. And consider this. I'm quitting.
I don't believe you, Calavera. You're losing a fight, so you pick on one of my pets? Why aren't you more like me, Manny? I've been trying to show you how, but you don't listen. If you just adopt the proper attitude, just look what could happen to you.
Name?
Pugsy Pelagiano, sir.
Waiting room number 2. Next.
Glores! Glores! ¿Estás bien?
All right.
Glottis, where'd you go this time?
But I think we are gonna call this one here. And we'll save in the third one. And we'll wrap it up tomorrow, maybe? I feel like this is a shorter part from what I remember. If I knew exactly, if you know exactly what you're doing and how to move quickly, you could probably beat this game in like, even talking to everybody, probably you could beat it in just a couple hours, like 4 hours. But and I definitely feel like it was a lot shorter this time around. The fourth section is shorter than the rest of them, I feel. I feel like it's more linear. And there aren't any really puzzling puzzles. Quite even as puzzling as the axe thing or the... what do you call it? Or that tumbler. That section had the more obtuse puzzles. But... yeah, how's it going, Jackie? Thanks for sticking around. So, until next time, thank you guys very much for joining me. I might do this tomorrow or Monday, we'll see. Maybe not even stream Monday. I want to get this one, I want to get through the director's commentary soon. I think we may be doing EU4 or CK2 multiplayer tomorrow, though. So until then, thank you guys very much for joining me. Rock over London, rock on Chicago. I am Cyrock Omega, and have a nice day. Later.